Ferns are found on almost every continent on Earth, and they are most common in wet tropical and cool temperate regions. They are intolerant of extended periods of warm drought or regular wildfire. Ferns are thus rare in regions with a Mediterranean-type climate. However, they make good garden and household plants because many tolerate low light levels. Ferns are found in aquatic and terrestrial habitats. They often grow in the shade. Some can live on the branches of trees as epiphytes. They are also often growing on moss on walls. All ferns are perennial, but they can be deciduous or evergreen. Floating ferns such as Salvinia in the tropics and Azolla in temperate regions can cover ponds and rivers. Ceratopteris is a marginal aquatic that is often grown in aquariums. There are many herbaceous terrestrial ferns, Dryopteris, and some of these grow a trunk and resemble trees, Cyathea and Dixonia. Some ferns use trees to gain height and can climb up the tree trunks, Lepisaurus onae, or grow along branches like Davallia. The leaves of ferns are often called fronds, and they unfurl like a crozier, and this is one of the differences between ferns and flowering plants. The fronds may be very divided, polysticum, or entire, Asplenium nidus. Some species produce two types of fronds. One is simply there to photosynthesize, but the other is involved in reproduction. Brown structures can be found underneath the fronds, and if tapped, brown dust may fall out. These are spores, and they can be blown away from the parent plant to grow into the next generation. The arrangement of these spore-producing structures varies between species and can be very useful in identification. When the spore lands on damp soil, it does not grow directly into a new fern. Instead, it grows into a flat, short-lived green structure up to 10 millimeters across. On the surface of this, a sperm fuses with an egg, and it is from this that the new fern grows. The sperm has to swim to the egg through water, and this is why ferns have to grow where water is available for part of the year. 350 million years ago, the horsetail ferns, Equisedum species, grew into trees. Some of these became the world's coal deposits. Today, they are herbaceous and produce their spores in a cone-like structure. They are feared by gardeners because they are very difficult to kill. Bracken, Pteridinium aquilinatum, giant Sylvania, Sylvania molesta, and water fern, Azolla folliculites, can be very difficult to control. The Azolla is particularly rampant because it has a bacteria in its fronds that can fix nitrogen. Many ferns make excellent garden and house plants, but apart from that, they have very few uses.